Yo, what's up guys, welcome back. Next match, Cross-Banlist Cup. So second match here in Group F. We previously saw that Domain Monarchs was able to win against Yugioh. So currently Domain Monarchs is leading this particular group with 5 points, but that might change looking at Swordsouls and Dark World FTK. Dark World sitting at 3 points and currently Swordsouls at 2. So let's take a look. The first Swordsouls decklist is the first place North American World Championship qualifier, right? With super toxic cards, looking at Mystic Mine, so looking at Rivalry of Warlords, the Forbidden Droplet also in the main deck. Like as a whole, even though it's running a little over 40 cards, kind of consistent deck and unfair if you ask me. But speaking of unfair, on the other hand, we have Dark World FTK from years ago featuring Azathoth to block your opponent from using hand traps basically. So the only hand trap that's pretty much able to stop this one is Imperm if you're going second, or an early nip, and hope that you know, Dark World cannot go for Azathoth. But I mean, this deck has access to Summon Sorceress, has access to Tomahawk, you know, those sick cards that vomit link monsters basically to the field. So Swordsouls goes first, and this is definitely an okay opening hand. You are able to go for, what is it, Yugioh and Baron probably? Or Chengying. Okay, because of the trap, because of Blackout, and of course Rivalry of Warlords. Yeah. Rivalry on its own should already deal with Dark World danger to some extent. And already have Ash. Ash could be important against card destruction maybe, like anything else, maybe Allure. Yeah, probably. Like for anything else, you really don't want to give the deck more draws and potentially get rid of a double, or at least a double danger name, right? So get rid of both. Back row, trigger Chengying, and there's only one monster negation left. Yeah, Yugioh negating Armageddonite, and this should be more than enough. A deck that, at least here in this case, Dark World FTK has no follow-up play and emergence, revealing emergence, and this should indeed be a GG, well, GG, quote unquote. The problem now is going second, and not too many hand traps, only Ash, and that's a problem because now you're not ashing a danger monster. The problem here is the Zephyros and of course Azathoth. What is it? Azathoth on summon number 4, so again that prevents Nip from coming out. And now I have no outs, so I think the only my only way out of this one is, because of the card destruction, drawing Imperm, maybe. Yeah, the thing is that, okay, like if you're able to draw Imperm, you could potentially prevent the Cannon Soldier FTK, right? Because you need Cannon Soldier on field, so you could Imperm that. Problem though is that you can eventually maybe co-link for Trigate and, you know, go from there. But we'll see how this one goes. So this is basically, small spoiler, going to be the FTK. I mean, you see that pre-errata Firewall Dragon is kind of disgusting. You're able to drop the Cannon Soldier. I mean, the deck has multiple ways to indirectly search Cannon Soldier, like Summon Sorceress, Tomahawk, you know, because of the machines. What is it? You have Curious to potentially send it to the graveyard. And again, pre-errata Firewall Dragon can get that one back to the hand. So going first, as we see the, even though this is not a fantastic opening hand, Chengying, anti-spell, is okay. That prevents Allure, prevents the beginning of the end, prevents card destruction. So those are super important cards. Problem though is stuff like Dangers can indeed potentially pop the anti-spell, what I was about to say. But the problem here is that, double Nessie, and we hit indeed one of the Nessies. This is definitely not the best, but the thing is that are they able to push or make a bigger push? Are they lucky, short set? Are they lucky with the danger cards? And they aren't. So Bigfoot, indeed, Chengying's effect is not once per turn, so we can still use Chengying, and this is more than enough, right? Okay, I can't use Pot of Desires, but I mean, Danger, Dark World, FTK is not really the most consistent deck, consistent as in at the top decking, and especially, you know, behind a potential card of safe return, where a potential top decked, the beginning of the end, could potentially get them back in a duel. But doubles, no, that's the Dark World package for you guys. So reveal Taya, and that indeed should be game. So go second, and this is a blowout going second hand. You have Nip and Gamma. So I'm like, as long as Azathoth is not hitting the field on summon number 4, I should be okay-ish. So immediately drop Gamma, and I still have Nip potentially. which could be a big blowout card. The problem here is the Reaper Jokus could turn itself into, eventually summon Sorceress, and then, eventually pump out bigger stuff, potentially a big Tomahawk play, but Nip says no, and now there's only one Cerberus as, I guess, a last resort play, and now we can just go for full Swordsoul combo, so this should be more than enough, right? Go for Berserker, I still have my normal summon for Moye, go for Shishao, and I still have a potential level 10 Synchro play, I think. Yeah, drop Long Yuan, and this should be more than enough to attack for a game. Yeah, drop Baron. OG Baron was hit by the TCG banlist for a good reason. And yeah, this is more than enough to attack for a game. So, another quick one, right? But that's what you get with those, strong decks, OTK-oriented decks, potentially FTK decks. If it doesn't work out, it's very hard for the deck to recover from that. Especially a well-timed Hem Trap, and looking at Dark World FTK. It's very hard for that deck to come back after a well-timed Hem Trap or Nip, for example, right? So it is what it is. Okay, that's it for this particular group. Next group, we are going back at the group C, so feel free to leave your predictions. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Riddim signing out. Peace.